Howdy folks, and welcome to another Hearts of Iron 4 multiplayer with me, Scryptar, and Tank.
That's me.
And you're not the Neo-Ottoman Empire this time.
Nope. I'm the Mughal Empire today.
Oh yeah, Poland does exist, sort of. It's Warsaw and a field.
Yeah, two fields.
Yeah, pretty much. So as you can see, folks, we are playing a very, very different looking map. That is because we are playing a mod, which is Emperor of the World?
Yes, sir.
Yes, I believe so. So what Emperor of the World does, it basically goes back in history when Napoleon, starting from France here, conquered the world up onto, Moscow, whole of Europe, all of that stuff. And from that moment on until 1936, where we are right now, as you can see, the world pretty much deteriorated. There is still a French Empire, which is quite big. Let's have a look at the faction map mode here. That's the whole continental thing there. They have Louisiana, they have a part of Africa, they have France, obviously. There's little parts in India, Madagascar. The allies are pretty much Australia and... that's it.
Well,
we have,
yeah, that's it.
Yeah, pretty much. Then we have the International, or I guess that's the Internationale, something like that.
Yeah,
that's,
which is
Denmark and Netherlands and Austria.
Yep.
We have Britannia, which would evolve into the Commonwealth. That's Canada and
south of England.
Right, south of England, and then we still have
the Axis,
Scotland, and the Irish Republic. There's no divided Ireland here, which might also be a nice thing to try. We do have the Axis, yes, which I think is Prussia.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I
pretty
guess
much
it's just Prussia. Yep.
Let's have a quick look here. Axis. Yes, that's the only thing in there. Under Gustav Stresemann. Nice.
Gustav Stresemann.
Mm-hmm. Then Rome, or Italy, is divided in the Kingdom of Italy, the Papal State, and the Cilician Republic. Sicilian.
Sicilian.
Sicilian is good.
I will go with Sicilian.
We have a huge Ottoman Empire,
which
also
is
known as Turkey,
which is the old Ottoman Empire.
Which we're not going to play.
Nope.
There's no Saudi Arabia,
destroy.
there's no Kuwait or anything like that. Persia does exist instead of Iran, Iraq, and Afghanistan, all of that. It's looking quite nicely. We have decided this time we're not going to go into what we've done before. We have played as the Western empires over here, like France, UK, Italy, Germany. We've played all of those, and you've seen them being played to death, and we thought, well, why always start in Europe? This is nicely divided, the factions are pretty small. And if you look at the factions map, there's so much territory that's up for grabs. So we decided to go as the Mughal Empire, which is Tank.
Mughal. Yeah, that's me.
Yeah,
the Harry Potter fans over here. Yeah.
And the King Dynasty, or Monarchy, or whatever it wants to be called. Which is pretty much China and some more territory.
Korea.
And that's me. So we have no French Indochina down here. We have a Siam-Burma collective.
Which I'm
bit of France down here.
Going to destroy ASAP.
And in this mod, it's good to mention that both our countries actually have their own focus tree. They're not generic focus trees.
Yes, that's why we actually choose those, yeah.
Mm-hmm. So let's have a look around and set up our empires. What do you think?
I would think that's okay. I already did send my 6 divisions, which I have, to the Pakistani border, because I think that will be the first war which I start. Because I had a look already at the focus tree. Yeah, I'm going to...
You could go on speed 1 and just press play here, I think, so then we can start rearranging things.
True.
Just to have it run slightly.
Speed 4 was a bit fast. I'm going to research that as well. Then we have over here the national focus tree. I could go industrialization, which would take 280 days, which gives me all this nice military crap stuff here. Which is not a good point right now. I'm first going down
nice
this
to see that there's lot of options added to this. I mean, if you look at your government and all the advisors you can pick, there's more advisors than the box standard Hearts of Iron would have.
Oh yes, there is.
But you also have to worry about like 12 different parties. All of them are separate ideologies, pretty much.
Yeah.
We're both currently absolute monarchists, I believe.
Yes. Well.
Yes, we both are.
Yeah, I am. Yeah, not unaligned. It's absolute monarchist, and I'm going to try to stay on this focus tree. It's also why I already have chosen political reformer, which takes 70 days. Yeah. Then I'll go down here, unity of the people, and then strengthen the family.
This focus tree is just huge. There's a lot of exclusive stuff, but it's huge.
It is. And guys, maybe for a single player or so, later on, check out the Russian focus tree, which is just holy crap.
Yeah. Same as the French, like, take 6 countries and put them into one focus tree, no problem.
The French focus tree is also immense. Immensely big. And it's not even finished. If you look down here, it looks like they will add something more because the dotted line still goes down there. Or maybe it was just not edited correctly, but I think they will put more in here. Eventually. It's Scryptar was following the mod quite a bit, I think, and you said they're updating quite regularly.
Well, I sort all the mods I have in my favorite list, those that I eventually want to play if they actually get to a stage where they are playable. I usually sort them by date updated, and this one is always on top, so it's never older than like 3 days.
That's very good.
And they do a lot. I mean, they have a lot of the focus trees already done. There's like, what, 12, 13 countries in there with complete focus trees. They have 1,000 flags.
Yep.
Like the one that we are currently showing. A lot of technology has been done. A lot of, events, they are up to 30%. So all the historic stuff that pops up. There's more to come there, but it's definitely 100% playable already. That's why we're doing it.
Yeah, and I was actually hoping to play the Scottish people's, what is it? Scottish People's State, but he has just generic focus tree. And we decided to go with one which has a separate focus, a special focus tree for a country. Mm-hmm. So that's why we actually choose this. And like Scryptar said, I mean, Europe, everybody has done Europe. Everybody has done North of America. I mean, Quill did Brazil playthrough.
Yes.
But
quite a few have done Mexico or Canada, trying to get the US before they can enter the Allies and stuff like that.
Yeah, I've done Switzerland, and I would like to do another Switzerland playthrough because thanks to Scryptar, there I know there is the Helvetica reworked mod, which works now with the Sunflower. Ooh, just a pause here. Arc de Trio attacked. Destruction of Arc de Triomphe to symbolize the victory of the French people over Europe. Time to direct attack on the Arc with a large bomb. Hey, the death energy to all countries. Oh, cool. Yeah.
Is that a language I'm speaking?
Nah, not really. No, what I was going to say, I would like to do another Switzerland playthrough. I have the mod installed. I'm just afraid that if I start this playthrough, I mess up this save game. I hope that is somehow avoidable. We will see. We will see.
It shouldn't really be a big problem.
I think I just have to deactivate the mod and activate the other mod when I switch which one, when I choose which one I want to play.
Yeah, when you start Hearts of Iron, you have to switch between the mods. That's definitely for sure. But you can always start it and then realize later that you've made an error, as long as you don't save or load save game afterwards. There shouldn't be an issue.
Hopefully. We will see. So I done nearly everything. I'm going to produce some convoys here for a while as well. So yeah, I actually have done anything except, look at my manpower, guys. 9.2 million. That's
11.7.
Yay!
This is so completely different from what we had the last time.
Yeah. Or when I play with Ireland or with Switzerland, where I think you never reach 1 million recruitable population at one point.
Yeah.
So unfortunately, that's the only thing I have at the moment is one infantry division, which I can't even edit, but it's at a combat width of 18 already, which is quite okay.
Let's keep it.
Oh, interesting.
These to the top.
Well, anyways, I have to train them, or I want to train them for a little bit. I have the manpower. I don't have the infantry equipment, though.
Who does? I'm currently having a look at my country here, looking at the infrastructure. I want to get everything up to 4 at least, because I will have to move from north to south to west quite frequently. Both you and I do get a lot of war goals or immediate war declarations through our focus tree.
Yep.
So all the Siam and Indochina down here, eventually versus France, Japan, and Russia. I have an annex goal against the Mongol Empire in Tibet, and you get like Persia and Pakistani and all of those. So we're gonna spread quite big.
Yeah. I also have Death to Siam, where I have where I can and I get an annex war goal against Siam Burman Collective.
I get the rest of the territory there.
Yeah, I have one for Pakistan, which is actually pretty much the first one.
Yeah, should be a good idea. Just
yeah, it's actually my first war goal.
So
or Assam. I could choose between Pakistan and Assam, and I think I'd choose which one. Assam would be the small one over here. Huh. Let me check what resource-wise it looks like. There's a lot of tungsten. Never mind, I go for Assam first.
Doesn't matter in which order.
Yep. I mean, I have small, crappy army, 6 divisions so far,
So,
which is nothing. And I moved them back over there because I think it's a smarter move to do that. I did start to produce quite a lot of civil factories because I already own 11.
Me too.
Why? From trade. Okay, some people are trading with me. Who's trading with me and what? I'm exporting steel and I'm exporting tungsten and chromium and aluminium and oil. Interesting.
I'm not anything. Looks good.
For me, it's okay.
I have 2 oil. I'm fine. I can win the war.
For the moment, I have 1 oil. I produce 4.
Yeah, and I'm currently having a look where I want to go to war and what type of focus tree I can go down here. With all these different parties, you have so many options.
Oh yeah.
And this one here requires a de-Leonist, then we have collectivists, then this all goes down to, what is that? That's monarchy right here.
World tension is already 1 per... Oh, because the Arc got bombed. It's already 1% up. The Arc de Triomphe.
It's okay, it's okay. We go down here, we can't go down here, so I guess I go down here.
H, and then
you can actually, through marriage, get in alliance with the French or with the Japanese. It would create a faction. I'm not sure who would be the faction owner. It doesn't say it.
That's interesting. Let me just check here. I definitely need more infrastructure here. Ew, look at that. Well, I'll leave it at that for the moment. I need more civilian factories first. And of course they're moving so slow because we're playing at speed 1 at the moment.
Yeah, true.
So you
set that up to 3 if you like.
Done. I can speed it up to 5 if you want.
China Khmer Empire, that's the first ones. That's down here.
What's my national unity? 75% at the moment. And it looks like I just have 1 victory point, which is Delhi. Ah no, there are smaller victory points over here. Lucknow, Bihar,
attack vector here.
Mughal, West Bengal.
The second one down here.
And over here we have Gujarat.
Do we have commanders? Do we have anybody? Here we do. Ooh, max entrenchment, nice. I don't need the own combat with thing. Pretty much everybody has that. It's completely bollocks. Messes up everything. So you're the Red Star army, where everybody's in.
Red Star.
The same type of unit. Although they're different types of units, that's weird.
Well, just...
Nice thing with this mod is you start with producing nothing, so you don't have to switch and swap stuff. You just don't have anything, it's good.
Yeah, if that is so nice, it's the other question.
Well, we have weapons 1, so let's get started producing some.
Yeah, I
have motorized equipment and support equipment already.
Oh, nice. I don't.
Total artillery 1.
I could produce it, yes. That's true. I could produce total artillery, I could produce anti-air. Support equipment. I could produce great war tanks, I can produce transport planes, and I can produce convoys. All the rest I cannot
Setting
produce.
up the factory straights, yeah. I have one for each, and there's basically one token factory in there, and then as soon as we get new ones, I will extend that. Now I'm going with weapons 1 for the moment. I mean, we need to get started on this, right?
Yeah, I probably should also change that and give 3 factories to that.
Don't have any planes, it's okay. Don't care about the oil we're missing. No template for motorized support and total artillery, that's true. That's gonna be our main army template once we get there.
No divisions in basic training, really? I don't have material to put divisions in basic training.
Bollocks. Looks a little bit better. You don't even have a name. That's Alright.
I have no command.
First, upgrades 3rd and training 2nd. Not gonna train anything just now. We do have troops. If we had some experience, I would redesign them.
Yeah, I have 2 experience yet.
Time.
Training.
Because let them train because I just started producing their equipment.
I could boost my party popularity with you. Oh, Copenhagen Winter Olympics.
None of us can invite to faction or create a faction, right?
Not yet. You cannot create a faction without having the national spirit to do so. We need a world tension at 30%. The Qing Empire is absolute monarchy and needs world tension. Oh, that's you. Sorry. Probably should look at my...
No, we just need world tension limit 30%, and then it seems like...
And the national focus for it, apparently.
You need the national spirit to do so.
Yep.
Both you and me.
Yep.
So, we need to have a national focus somewhere to be able to create a faction.
I guess so.
The only one that I'm seeing is a French woman and a Japanese woman. Gains event alliance after marriage, either with the Chinese or with the French Empire. And that, well, for the Japanese it will create a faction. For the French, I guess I'm just joining their faction.
Probably.
The Japanese would be advisable there. You don't want to go with the flow. What else? Drift to the west.
Let's see, one over here. I might have one over here, though. No, that's actually just army. Completely army.
Going on here, that's cool. Our next goals. Strike the Philippines, sure. The final struggle. Puppet focus against Russia.
Yeah, puppet Russia. Go on, do it. You can do it.
So
you can do it. How many divisions do they have? Probably not a lot. 2. Political reform has been done. Gave me Gandhi's leadership. Okay.
Good.
Well, then I have to go down the way of the democracy, which I don't want to. Well, but there would be my alliances. A new India. I don't want that. I want to stay a total monarchist.
This focus currently has no effect. Changes in the world situation may affect this. It's gorgeous.
Very nice.
It's like, let's just research nothing.
Could join
the Allies. I can side with the Russians, the English, or the Australians.
Very nice. I just changed my what was that? Economy laws to partial mobilization, which gives me a little bit more civilian factories working on my civilian factories, which is always
actually
nice.
Losing political power. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah?
I have broken marriage and strong advisory council. Both give me a malus on my political power income, which is 1.05. And when you do a national focus, you use another 1. Your base value is 2, so I'm losing 0.05 per day. Ouch. That hurts.
Overseas.
Broken marriage and strong advisory council. Those are in here. And that has no prerequisites. It's good. That only needs that. That only
The
needs
Russian
that.
threat.
And removes the broken marriage. That's the first thing. More national unity? Sure.
Well, I probably should have gone towards...
Oh. Anti-French gatherings in Italy. Being a long-time ally of France, the Italian government has made sure it remains that way with the empire. With one of the ways being almost bankrupting the country. Yeah, that sounds like it.
Sounds somehow familiar.
Welcome to the Greece Alliance. Bankrupt everything.
Well, I hit pause here for a second because are we going the total monarchy way or not?
Total monarchy? I'm going to stay absolute monarchy, definitely.
You're going to stay absolute monarchy.
Well, let me have a quick look at the conscription laws and things and what they require.
Oh, that's a good...
war economy. So for war economy, for example, you can be a Strasserist, a De Leonist, or nationalist, but not absolute monarchist.
Well,
doesn't actually need to be at war.
The De Leonist is absolute monarchy, no?
Nope, absolute monarchy is absolute monarchy.
Really?
Yes, look at early mobilization.
Where was that here? Early mobilization?
One of the following must be true, and then you have like 5 different ideologies that you can use there.
True. So I'm not going to stay absolute monarchist then. That doesn't make a lot of sense.
I pretty much, yeah, I'm staying there. I'm fine. I'm good.
Okay, then I stay there too. Because if I would go way of the democracy, I could go down socialism or liberty traditional ways. Which gives me also a lot of war goals, and down with the rest. Which makes me democratic socialist and Americanist.
I wouldn't get any real bonus from that. I would join the Austrian faction.
Nah, I stay. Okay, I stay also total monarchist, so we can maybe get a faction together.
Well, we'll see. I don't know if you have anything in your tree that allows that. Otherwise, in the end, we might have to battle it out.
True.
It might be interesting fighting wars against the same country when we're actually not in a faction.
True. To see who rushes first for the victory point.
Would be interesting just to see if I could actually invite you to a war of mine, or the other way around.
True. One more infantry. Save that. My combat strength is up to 20 combat width. Sorry, not strength.
I haven't even started playing with that yet.
Of course, I have 400 infantry equipment short. I am short 400 infantry equipment. What I wanted to see. Nah, I wanted to see in here. I'll leave that for the moment. Well, what will give me that? That gives me what?
I have way too many armies here. I don't. I guess what I end up doing is copying one of these templates and making my own kind of thing. I was thinking about the idea of actually not using regular soldiers at all.
Okay.
Only Marines and Mountaineers.
It's a good idea, I think.
But over here we definitely have enough mountains to justify using Mountaineers.
And they fight as well in the flat terrain as normal infantry.
And you cannot upgrade normal infantry.
True, but you can Mountaineers and Marines.
Yeah, you have 3 different researches for Mountaineers and Marines and, well, paratroopers, which nobody uses. But there's nothing for regular infantry, and all the other upgrades, like weapons and stuff like that, that is applicable for everybody. So you have nothing special for just using regular troops. I wouldn't even know, by heart, if there's any big bonus in using regular troops, because you get all the bonus for those specialized divisions.
True.
I mean, they might have less organization or HP or something like that, but you get the attack bonus and all of that. Constitutional change in Portugal. Okay. World Expo of 36 has opened in Stockholm.
Exciting! One was interesting and the other one was exciting. And we're back.
After a slight interruption.
Yeah, sometimes the internet connections need to reset. What else did I do which I cut out now because I was talking to myself and didn't get an answer from you? I think nothing, actually.
That's good.
I was just checking, yeah. Like in 19 days, all my equipment will be ready for the troops which are in the field. And I think they're all done training. So I could stop the training now and start producing, but otherwise with the training I get more army experience, which is a good thing. So I let it run.
I just started that. My national focus is coming along nicely.
Next national focus is done.
Get 3 military factories next, and then I get my annex war goal against Indochina and the Khmer Empire.
Now the question is, I do that or I do that. That gives me 4 infrastructure and 3 building slots, which takes just... You don't meet the requirement, of course, because I need to do this first. Family strength, I'm an idiot. Click, click, doesn't work. Why doesn't it work? Ah, okay, I was jumping one lane too far down. So I get a war goal against this, and this. Portugal.
Now everybody knows what you're talking about.
Yeah, I moved with the mouse over, so my guys know. So Assam Empire, Siam Burma Collective, and the Daivet, Indochina, and the Khmer Empire.
It's good. It's definitely good.
Who does this belong? To the Commonwealth of England. Interesting. Andaman belongs to England, then.
It's just too good.
Oh, I just noticed. Union of Dutch Soviets.
Yes. There is some weird factions around here. That's definitely true. I like it.
It is very interesting. They're together
Especially
with the Austrian.
With all the non-aligned stuff. Really looking to see what all these tiny countries can do when you face them one-on-one most of the time. That's going to be really interesting.
Factory output.
And obviously we're facing Russia at some time or another.
Most definitely, yeah.
And maybe Japan.
I don't think they have a war goal against me per se, but I think they have a war goal against French Empire. So if I take the French Empire down here, that might hurt me.
Oh. At the end of the day, we can always justify ourselves if we want.
True.
Also, I do like the dark ocean colors.
I still haven't
Less
downloaded
reflective
that
water.
mode.
It's so nice looking. It's so nice and dark.
I'm looking forward to see that in your videos to decide if I want to choose that for me or not.
But for now, the end of the episode has decided that we're gonna go home.
True.
So, any last words?
None at the moment. So the start is slow like always, but we are getting there.
Yeah, pretty much. That's what I'm seeing here. I know in which direction I want to go and who I want to pummel first, and I'm gonna do that. And then we see if we get enough army points and all the stuff to start doing fancy things.
Fancy stuff. I'm not researching yet the Mountaineers or the Marines, which I think is a good idea you had there, and I think I'm going with the Mountaineers for sure. Well, I get Marines as well for the naval invasions, but Mountaineers in the beginning is probably the best choice to do.
So in 70 days I do have my war goal.
Already? Holy crap. I need
No
another...
time to waste here.
I need another 140 days for... No, hang on. 140...
Wow. If I wanted to declare myself, it's 50 for political power in 270 days. Not gonna happen.
That's actually interesting. Let me see how long that would take me here. 270 days.
I just jumped to 16 million manpower.
Nice.
From 11 to 16. That's cool. I like it. Keep it that way. And that's with just, what, 2%? 2.5% conscription. Awesome. Let's jump to 20% and dominate the world with 1 unit divisions of horses.
Oh, I'm
Like
already on
4,000 of them.
extensive conscription. 5%. Interesting. I could go down to volunteers only or limited conscription and still have more than a couple of million people. But I'll leave it at that for the moment.
We'll see. We'll see what we need.
True.
Always good to have backups. Alright. That's it for today, folks. If you like the video, subscribe for more, leave a comment if you feel like it. Don't forget to enjoy yourselves. And as always, see you soon.
Bye-bye.